Do you want to know how to make a car just like this? That actually works. I can show you today. Alright guys, this tutorial has been a long wait for me personally because cars are a bit of a pain to do. So today I'm going to show you guys how to make a car just like this. And maybe even after we might design it a little better so it actually looks like more of a car. So first what we want to do is turn on join surface and then go to model and then turn on show welds and constraint detail, okay? These are going to be very important and it might make our life much easier. So first what we're going to start out by doing is getting a cylinder, right? Go into properties and change the size to 133, okay? So then we got a little wheel, okay? And now since we got it right here, we can also add a block into it. And to make it much easier, guys, go to model and make sure this is move is on and make sure this is one stud because it helps a lot. So now I'm just gonna put that here, and as you see with the white lines, that means it's attaching to it, okay? So that's really good. So now I'm just gonna make it one stud long, boom, do it like that. So it's like a little block, right? So now we can just put it out a little bit just like this because we need to add our hinge, okay? So now we can go here and we can select hinge, okay? And so first what we need to do is go to the center of our wheel here and click here, and then we get this red line and we attach it to the center of this block, and there we go. We got our hinge connected to our block. Now what we can do is we can select the block again, right, and just attach it right back over there, okay? And there we go, we got a little block here. And now we can also go into our hinge constraint, right, and let's call this L. So since this is on the left side, right, actually it's actually on the right side, so let's call it let's see, RF, right, because it's the right, and then it's on this is gonna be the front side of the car, okay? And now we can actually just copy this, so duplicate it and just move it however you want. I want to have it a little closer than usual because I like it like that. There we go. Now we got two wheels here, and yeah, so now we can add another part, right, and we're gonna sort of put it right, okay? And we don't want it to take up the whole amount because we need this top part here to turn, okay? So I'm gonna go over here, I'm gonna extend it a little bit like that is good. Yeah, there we go. So now we got these, and now we can duplicate this again and we're going to make a separate piece like this, okay? So now we got that. All right, and we can actually duplicate these wheels, right? Because actually, oh yeah, first we need to change the name of this hinge. So if you want to easily click it right there, if it says hinge constraint, yeah, click that. All right, and now it's selected it, and I'm gonna rename it to LF for left front. Okay, now we can just select both of these, duplicate it, move it to this piece right here, and yeah. So then what we can do is, hey guys, it seems like we recently reached 100 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. It's super appreciated. For this video, guys, I want you to like and subscribe, and if you can, let's try to reach 15 likes for this video. Alright guys, so let's continue the video. So now what we can do is go to this over here, and let's also duplicate this one and put it right here, okay? And we got that now, right? So now let's go into the hinge constraint and obviously rename it. So this is gonna be called LB, alright, because for left back. And then this one, I'm gonna call this, let's call this, what's a good name? Let's see. Actually, I realized, guys, we kind of messed up a bit. So let's actually rename this back to LF because this is the front, right? Because yeah, so we can actually rename these to instead, yeah, this one is going to be LB and this one is going to be called R, okay? And these ones do not change the name because this one is going to be RF and this one is going to be LF. So if they're not called that, call them that, okay? The hinge constraint. And there we go. So now we got these here, right? And also we can select all these, right? So let's select this one. So let's just select all the hinges right now. So let's select this one, select this one, select this one, and select this one. So if you want to select multiple, hold shift and then select each one, okay? Then we can go into them and here actuator type, Actually, yeah, so for actuator type, I think we're gonna use motor for the back two. So let's use motor for the back two, actually. So we don't need to select all, so let's do that. So actuator type, motor. Okay, so yeah, all of them should be motor, but that's fine, guys. So let's just change both of these also to motor. Let's go here, and now let's actuator type, motor. All right, there we go, we got that. Now what we wanna do is we wanna create another hinge. So let's select hinge again, and let's go to the center of our base here, and then connect it to this, the middle of this. Boom. And now we got that done, right? All right, so now we can, oh, whoa, okay, yeah. So now we can, what we can do is we can go into the actuator type and put it to servo, okay? And we want the angular speed here to be 6, okay? Yeah, and, oh, whoa. Okay, now what we can do, guys, is we can actually take this, right? This hinge constraint, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, we should be able to move it. But I think, okay, so before we move it, right, let's select this attachment, and let's go to the rotate tool and make sure the yellow arrow is facing down. Okay, I'm gonna go to this one also, make sure it's facing down. Okay, now we can move it and just move it into this piece. Okay, and there we go, so we did that. All right, now we can attach a seat onto it. So we can right click anywhere you want, and we can just do insert object, and we can write vehicle seat. Okay, and let's just put it like right here in the front, and I'm gonna just scale it a little bit to be a little better, and I might, yeah, I think that's, oh, whoa, okay, yeah. There we go, and let's just make sure everything's good here. Yep. All right, so what we also want to do is change this hinge constraint, and let's call it steer, because this is where we're gonna, let's call it steer, and yeah, so there we go. And let's just press play and just see what's gonna happen here. We need to make sure our car is not gonna fall apart, and as we see, our car kind of fell apart here, and that's normal because I think these are not attached yet, so we should attach those. Yeah, okay, so we need to attach this, right? And I think what happened, no, okay, oh, I see what happened. Okay, so this is not supposed to have steering, so let's cut this and paste it into this part. This is our steering part, and I think it might have reset. Is it reset our stuff, or is it still all pointing good down? Yeah, okay, they're all good. All right, so this is where inside of here is where the steering should be. If you guys want to do this, I'm gonna do it because I'm a bit worried this might break. So what I'm gonna do is instead do it again, but instead click this part first and then attach it. I think that's what we did wrong, because yeah, so there. Now we can rotate these attachments downwards again, and then we can also go to the hinge constraint. I'm gonna call it steering again, and we can actuator type servo and angular speed 6. All right, there we go. So now I think we can just move this into here, and there we go, because this has all of our welds in here connecting to these parts. So that should work now, hopefully. So let's press play and see what happens. And as we see, our car did not fall apart this time, so that's good to know. So there we go, we got our base of our car. Now we just need to do some code for it to work and run, right? So yeah, now, so pretty sure that's all we really need to do right now. So let's just make this more organized, right? So how about you see these wheels, how about we take these two parts, right, and let's group them together, and let's go to it, and then let's call it wheel. Okay, right, and then maybe this part I can call circle, and then this, yeah, this, we'll just leave it like that. So let's just call these parts circle, and actually to make our life easier, I'm gonna select each of these, right, and just go to the property tab, and let's just call it so circle, right? Oh, whoa, what just happened? I don't know what just happened, but we're gonna call it circle. And now we can just group these together. So let's just group this and this, right, and group, and then we can also do the same here, group, and then here, group. And now we can select all of these, right, and let's call it wheel. Boom. So now they're all called wheel, and there we go. And now what we can do is just select absolutely everything and group it together. There we go. So now we can just move this around if we want to do, and let's rename it to car, or whatever you want to call it, right? And this part right here, this middle part, I'm gonna just call it base, and this here, this piece right here, I'm gonna call it, like, I don't know, steering part, right? There we go. And now we can actually, so these part hinges, we are gonna need them. So let's grab those hinges, right? So we got RB, LF, that one, yeah, that one, right? So let's take all of these, right? So I'm gonna take all of them and we're gonna just drag it into somewhere we're gonna save for now. So first, I'm just gonna put it into the camera for now to save them, right? And now we're gonna add a script inside the vehicle seat, okay? And then I'm gonna take these again that we stored in the camera, and I'm gonna drag it into the script, okay? This is gonna make our code much easier and more better, since all the hinges are gonna be here, right? And they're still connected to the parts, so if we like ran the game, it should still be all connected, and as we see, it's perfectly fine. So yeah, now we should just get all of our hinges. All right, guys. So so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our variables, right? So let's do local, and let's call this left wheel. So LW for left wheel, and let's do script, right? Because all of them are stored in here. So let's do script, and then do dot left. So let's get the left front, right? So let's do LF, right? And then we can do local. Let's say Actually, no, not LW. Let's do, LW2, right, equals script dot LB. Then let's do local RW equals script dot RB. Okay. Actually, let's not do RB. Let's do RF. And then because this is gonna make it more neater. So we did this one, and then this one, and then this one. Let's do RW2 equals script dot RB. There we go. So now we got all of our hinges here. So now let's do local steer equals script dot steering, right? Because that's what we called it. And then we can do local speed. So we are going to set a speed, right? Before it was like a little too fast, like I showed you in the beginning of the video, the intro. So I'm gonna do maybe like 50, okay? And you guys can change it however you want, right? So now let's do script.parent, right? Oh, whoa. Script.parent.change. So we're checking if the vehicle changed. And obviously properties are gonna change in the vehicle. So this is good. Let's do connect function. And then we could just write this property, okay? And now we could do LW, right? Let's start with LW.angular velocity equals speed times script.parent.throttle. And what throttle is when you're moving, right? So when I was in the car, there was like a speed, right? That's the throttle. So that's what we're using. So let's do LW2.angular velocity equals speed times script.parent.throttle again. And actually we could just copy this and we could just change the variable to be RW, and we could change it to be RW2. Okay, so now what we can do is we can do steer for our steering hinge here, and we can do steer.target angle equals, and this is whatever you want to change. So I'm going to create a variable up here. I'm going to call it local, and I'm going to say target underscore angle, okay? And I'm going to equal this to, I'm going to use 15. So I would recommend you use what I use, but then after the video you guys should play around with it, get the settings you want, right? So let's do target angle times, I actually put a parenthesis. So let's do script.parent.steer, because the vehicle seat has a property in here called steer. Yeah, and that's it pretty much for the script. Except what we also want to do is we want the right side to be negative, okay? This is gonna make it work correctly, so just so you know that. All right, now if we play, it should work. If it doesn't, we will bug fix, okay? So let's see if it works. So let's go into the car here, and it seems like it's working, but when I press S, I go back, but when I press W, I go forward. So that seems like a big problem. All right, so let's just see what's wrong. It could be because of the way we set this up. Maybe left we should turn, so how about we do it opposite? This should be negative and this should be positive, okay? I know this might sound a bit confusing, but in the long term you'll figure it out. All right, so if we see this, it should work now. I press W, it works. If I steer, yep, it worked. But the problem is it's steering the wrong way, because when I press D, right, WASD, when I press D, the key, it goes left, and that is not correct, right? We want it to go, D is that way, and we want A to go that way. So I think we need to make it negative. So I think we should do negative. So let's just try negative for this value. Hopefully that can fix it. But let's see. I think that was our problem. If not, we'll see. And if I press D now, yep, it goes the right way. So now we can turn and everything. It works beautifully. Yep. And so that's how you make a car base. So that's pretty awesome, guys. Like we just made a car. So we could just drive around here and stuff. Oh, whoa. You could just drive around, whatever. And yeah. See, we made a car. All right. And if you guys want to play around with it more, you can, obviously. So how about we create a structure around it so it looks more like a car, right? Because we're not ending this video off with just making this. This is Dookie McBooty, right? Well, why would we want to just stop with this? This is not helping you guys. So how about we just make a kind of like a basic blocky car, right? So I'm gonna go here and let's so do we do it here? Let's just try it out. So if I did it here, yeah, that's not a good idea because it might attach to the wrong part. So I think we're gonna keep it like here. So let's just scale it down like this, and let's just like that. And yeah, I think it'll be fine if we attach it to the steer, but it could cause a problem. But we'll test out with that. So let's just see if that's fine. So let's just do that, make it a bit bigger here, so like a wall. Duplicate on this side, and duplicate again, make it smaller, put in the front, duplicate this, put it right here. All right, so let's just see what's gonna happen. It could break it, just so you know. Oh, okay, seems fine. So let's drive. Okay, yeah, it did break it because this is attached to this, so we're gonna have to figure out how to stop that. But I think this is more like a real life car. So what we can do, since it's more like a real life car, is obviously in a real life car, you don't just attach it directly. So what we can do is we can go to model, right? And how about we put this a little lower? Let's do 0.1, and then we can just make it a little bit above so it doesn't exactly attach, right? There we go. So it doesn't attach, but it's like it's almost there. So and then I'm gonna return it back to one stud, but let's see if that works. All right, guys, so let's go back in it and let's see. So if we see this, as we see, there's a little tiny space letting it be able to turn. Yep, and it works. See, now we got a little bit of a cart here, right? So we could just drive around, you know. What the hell now? Bink! Bust them open. Bust them open. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're getting in there. Yeah, break them down. Bust them. Bust them. Okay. Alright, okay, guys, we got a little bit sussy there, but that's fine. Oh, whoa. Okay, so we got that, right? So now let's just maybe make it a little bigger. I don't know. You guys decide how you want to create this, but I showed how to make it a little bit like that. And if you want to make it more like a real life car, because real life cars don't attach this, they actually go like around it and then bottom. So what we can do is we can just spread this out more, and then we can duplicate this, right? Bring it down, and obviously that's gonna make it attach, I think, so that's not good. So let's just bring it across over here and then make it go down. Oh, whoa, wait, oh, okay, I'm getting a bit confused. There's the down. There, now we can do that. Boom. And now we got a little piece there, so that's like our bumper, basically, like a real life car. That's our bumper. And how about we make it a little bit more crazy here? How about we make it so there's like spikes on it, right? And we're not gonna go into Blender for this, so because this is not a Blender tutorial, but we're gonna go, let's see, let's just go into meshes here in the toolbox, because meshes I don't usually don't have scripts, so they're not gonna be as like too much of a problem. All right, so I'm gonna just search spike, and let's see which is a good spike here, right? Let's just find out. I guess we could just use this. Oh, we could use this actually. That would be more fun. Hee. Yeah, let's use this like cool spike here. Put that right in top of on the car. Yeah. That's cool. Let's put that right there on the car. The duplicated bottom too. Let's put it a little bit right there. Oh yeah. Oh, this is a good car. This is a powerful car now. What the? All right, let's see. And if it has any problem, it could be also the mass that's causing it. Just so you know. So, oh yeah, it's driving. All right, it works. All right, let's go. Let's spike them up. Let's spike these boys up. Oh, let's go. Oh yeah. Let's go. Oh, let's go. Turn. No, we gotta turn. We gotta bust them open. Bust them. Woohoo! Oh, look at that. Oh, whoa. That's so fun, bro. That's actually kind of fun to do that. Let's go. Bust them open. Whoa. Oh, what the? They got more strong. What the? They're like building. No. All right. We gotta go around a little bit. Yeah. Let's go. You gotta go around. No. Okay, wait. I'm gonna go back a little bit. Turn a little bit more. Yeah, I'm going in. Yes. No. Oh, what the? Oh, they got powerful. I don't know what they did. They got like powerful. Oh, this guy. I'm bringing this guy. Yup. Bye-bye. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go faster, faster, faster. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And if you have any problem with the car, it could be the mask. So you can make it maskless. Ooh. All right, guys. That was actually pretty fun making that car there. But if you have any problem, guys, it could be the can collide and it can be that it's anchored. Do not make it anchored, okay? That's just gonna make it so the car cannot move, all right? And you can make it maskless if you're having problems, or turn off can collide, all right, guys? So basically, guys, that's basically how you make a car like this. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Craft is about inspiration and learning. I hope you have a great day. Bye.